Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the hub. Let me know where you guys are from. Let me know what you do. I'm excited to be back for another Sync Producer Live. We're back at it. A lot of things to talk about tonight. Shout out to Steve. Steve dropped an article in the hub earlier this week from the New York Times, and it was long. I was reading that joint for a minute. I'm like, wow, it's a lot of information here. So it's a lot to unpack in that. So I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. But first, let me see what we got in the building, man. We got Ward Works. What's good? Good to see you, bro. Payday Producer in the building. What's good? Jason Revels is in the building. We got the Michael Connor Music, aka Michael McConnor. What's good? Happy Friday. We made it just another day. The Lord has kept us. Amen. A lot of strong wins this week. Oh man, crazy wins. It's been crazy. We're gonna dig into those in a minute. Demo Music. The intro will never get old. I appreciate it. Janelle is in the building. We got Larry Bradshaw. What's good? Produced by Janie HB is here. Glad for you to be here. KJ is in the building. What's good, KJ? We got Jason Dowdy from Canada, Ontario, Canada specifically. What's good, Jason? Yeah, man. Let's dig into it. Let's break it off. We got Rusty Breaks. What's up, Rusty Breaks? In the building. Shout out to the new Sync Producer Hub members. Shout out to you guys. Excited for you to be a part of the community. Excited for you to be on this journey of getting your music placed in TV and film. If you're not a member of Sync Producer Hub, the link is in the description. It's pinned in the chat. Learn how to create income with your music through sync licensing. That's getting TV placements, film placements, commercial placements, video game placements, all of the above. We teach you the framework to make it happen. And yeah, man, it is, especially when we talk about this article, it is the way to make money with your music. Like, yeah, in my opinion, it's the best way. And according to the music industry, it's like one of the biggest things that's generating income for music. It's insane. We got Pure Motifs in the building. What's good? All right, let's dig into these wins, man. Let's see. Kick it off. We got some collab wins. I dropped this a few hours ago, actually. So I did some collabs with Janelle and Bronx in the community last month, and they ended up getting signed and making the cut for a lo-fi brief that we did for a publisher. So shout out to Janelle and Bronx. Thank you again for jumping in on that brief and sending me some dope lo-fi drums. I finished up and then sent everything off, and we got those joints signed. So hopefully we'll see some placements. It was like a social media campaign thing. So maybe you'll hear some of our lo-fi tracks on Instagram scrolling randomly one day. You never know. So shout out to that collab. I love the collabs that I'm seeing in the community. Absolutely. I'm glad you were a part of it. And yeah, it's been absolutely insane. Courtney Pugh dropped a win yesterday. Says another one. Landed a placement on an HGTV show called Izzy Does It. Courtney has been on a roll. Like, and it's not, excuse me, that was rude. And it's not slowing down. She recently just shared that she had like a handful of placements that she found out about near the top of the year, and then this one just came in. So yeah, I think that snowball has started for Courtney. Super excited. Let's go. We got Travis with a Love and Hip Hop Atlanta placement. He says, just got my third Love and Hip Hop placement. This one hits home because it's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. East Side in the building. Keep composing, keep pitching. It all comes back to you. Let's go. Love to see it. I love to see it. Let me type a congrats because I didn't get to comment on this one yet. Travis is killing it. Miguel with 2 placements this week. This is insane. Y'all just like, first off, we came off a crazy music review last week. Absolutely insane. And then we just jump into a week full of wins. Miguel just bagged 2 placements this week. Says got 2 placements. One on the show called Singles Inferno, and the other one, I feel it's a sports game or broadcast of some sort. ASCAP doesn't provide me with a season or episode on this one. It just says May 2025, which is hilarious because, yeah, sports broadcast will be the most random names ever. Crazy thing about this, Miguel actually reached out to me and informed me that we had placements together on, I think it was the same show, Singles Inferno. And I didn't even know because I think he's with ASCAP. ASCAP and BMI's royalty statements come out before CSACs. So like I just be over here just clueless, and then y'all finding out about the placements. But he seen my name scrolling on the cue sheet. So that's like a dream come true for me, is just like go down the cue sheets and just start seeing a bunch of Sync Producer Hub members from the community on the same episode, so we can just completely just take over. So shout out to Miguel. Love that. I guess I'll see it on my statement coming up. Janelle, 3 days ago, this year is about winning, apparently. Last week, I was pretty discouraged. I had been sending out music and emails, and it felt like everything was going into a black hole. No responses, no movement, just silence. This week turned out very different. 3 tracks I submitted for a March Madness brief were added to a catalog and sent over to CBS. Boom. I also heard back from a company that said they already had similar material in their library, but encouraged me to send music in other styles. Boom. It's another one. Then this morning, another message came in. They really connected with one of my tracks and invited me to collaborate on a full album using it as a starting point. Another one. Boom. A good reminder in this business, momentum can change quickly. Keep creating, keep submitting, and don't let a quiet week convince you nothing is happening. Grateful for the community, and a special thanks to Anthony Clint Jr. for the encouragement along the way. Let's go. Let's go. I love to see it. Oh, it's been crazy. What's up, Phil the Real? That's crazy. So like, that's like 3 wins, and then we circle back. We had the collab win, so we're gonna put 4 on Janelle's list of wins this week. But that's super dope, and it's so true. Like, just with Janelle and Courtney, if we just take those 2 for example, we just all of a sudden seen a complete momentum shift. Like, just it seems slow, like super slow at first, and then Sync is one of those things where it's like you don't know if it's working, and that's why it's so hard for people to stick with it. They'll send a few times, a few submissions, and then like you don't really hear anything, or it'll take forever for a publisher to hit you back, and you just like, man, like I guess this ain't it, and then you just go focus on something else. And I think Jason had an experience like that as well, where it was like Sync for a while, and then he started doing other things. Then all of a sudden, placement started coming in, and then the momentum just started picking up, and then it's just like it doesn't really stop. Like, it may slow down a little bit in terms of like briefs, but you have the skills now to like pick it back up, and it can. Like, things are working in the background as long as you stay consistent. And I think that's the most important part. Like, even when it's slow, keep submitting, because what if the stuff you submitted previously is starting to work for you? You just don't know it yet. So then once you finally find out, you get hit with, boom, a statement with like 10 plus placements on it, or you get hit up one week with the company who's like, yo, let's do a whole album, or, you know, just everybody just start hitting you from like all angles, and then you're busy, and now you're like, well, like, how do I juggle this? Like, how do I work with multiple projects and publishers with limited time? So then we start to dig into that, which is a good problem to have. So yeah, just keep going. It will definitely seem slow sometimes, but man, if you just keep at it and stay consistent, things will start to pick up. This was 7 days ago. I think we Yeah, I think we went through this one from KJ. All 7 of my pitch tracks for Tune Edge, Tyler Perry, March Madness opportunities were accepted and badged. Yeah, I think I remember this. But anyways, just finished my second of 5 cues for my forthcoming Dramedy album, which that joint is sounding crazy already. So yeah, the wins, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all putting in the work. I mean, is it still first quarter? Yeah, it's still first quarter. Y'all winning like this. Good graciousness. This year's going to be insane. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't wait to see that. Tension Master and a OK Strings dude. Only a matter of time. Yeah, that's going to be crazy. We got Rich Rosen. Where's Allison with dinner? Allison, what is for dinner? Has she made it yet? She's probably, I don't know. They're probably still wrapping up. What happens should you run into companies that ask you for fees to submit? Let's talk. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about tonight. I can't even get to the article because y'all keep bringing up things that I want to talk about. All right. So, a producer hit me up. I think it was early this week. Was it this week or something? I know I posted in the community this week, but he hit me up. He was just like, yo, check this out. Like, I don't know, like it seems legit. They sent the agreement, blah, blah, blah. They kind of outlined the process. And then he mentioned them mentioning this admin fee or whatever. So basically a company hits you up. They were basically posing as a legit publishing company, right? Which makes this a little more believable than just some random, publishing company at AOL.com scam, right? So I heard AOL. I think AOL is finally closing shop, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, so they're posing as this company and they hit them up and they're like, yo, this is the sync fee. We came across your music. We want to put it in this series, this Netflix series. Here's the fee. First off, the fee was astronomical for the type of placement it was. It's like a Netflix show. We're not a major artist, but you about to kick off 43 grand for this background use. I don't even know if a feature use is paying that much on a Netflix show for an indie artist. That's a lot. 43 grand, that's a lot. So I'm like, nah, that's a scam. But this is before I even get to that, the fact that it's $43,000 up front. What's the I gotta find the amount. This is what gave it away. Hold on. This is what gave it away. Wait a minute. Did I hold on. I gotta find the fee amount. I gotta find the fee amount. The admin fee. Hold on. Cause I was just like, listen, if you gonna try and scam somebody, at least hit us with a round number. All right? Scam me. If you gonna scam me with a nice even number. Hold on, man. Y'all gonna be like, what? Oh man. Here it is. Oh, it was an affiliation fee. And shout out to the producers who bring this stuff to my attention so I can make other producers aware. They wanted an affiliation fee of $286.79. $286.79. An affiliation fee. Who charges $286.79 for anything? Like that's unheard of. I would have believed it more if it was $286.99. Like $286.79. It was crazy. So they hit him up like, yo, this is the affiliation fee. You pay that, and then we'll go through the process, blah, blah, blah. And then, we could just, I don't know. Basically, they're just like, you recoup it out of the sync fee of $43,000. And you look at it like, oh, shoot, $300. I'm about to get $43,000. Yeah, that's like, you'll do that exchange every time. But then after doing some digging, he found out that they switched up the email. They masked the email. It ended up being like just a regular Gmail. They just put the company name on the front of the thing, created an email for it. They went out of their way to create an actual document, an agreement that you can sign. Like actually sign. And I'm just like, man, even Steve mentioned this, like, yo, all this work you putting in to scam people, start a legit business. You got the agreements, you communicating in a way that you're closing people, they're ready to go, they're pulling out wallets. Start a legit business. You might be okay. But this is crazy. And this isn't the first time. A couple producers mentioned something like this in the thing. I think it's from the same company. So y'all don't pay. Like if you're working with a publisher now, like there's different types of companies out there, right? Let's take Taxi, for example. There's a membership fee for Taxi, but Taxi is not claiming to be a publisher. Taxi is the bridge between you and music libraries. And then they facilitate that connection and making sure they're sending and filtering out music to send to their library partners. That's different. That's like a legit business model. That's not illegal or scamming people. So that's different. But if this is a publishing company and they're claiming to be a licensing / publishing company, a music library, I don't know any publishers who will charge you any type of upfront shipping and handling, any type of upfront fee, administration fee, affiliation fee. Heck, you can affiliate with ASCAP as a publisher and a writer for free, for crying out loud. Like they don't. It's a 50-50 split most cases. Like there's like if you have great music, it's to their benefit that they go out and place that music so that everybody can eat, right? So if they get the placement, you're not the only one that's going to get paid. They're going to get paid as well. Everybody gets paid. It's the whole point. You do the creative stuff, we'll do the admin stuff, and then we'll both eat. So that was a long answer to the question, but yes, no, don't pay. Don't pay those fees for publishers, specifically the publishing companies. They hit you up saying they heard your music, they want to put it in Netflix, and they want to charge you $286.79. Just run away. Yeah. It's crazy. They've been doing it to a lot of people. Oh my gosh, yo, listen, man, I be trying to tell my parents like, yo, stop clicking stuff and stop talking to these people whose husbands have died and they're over in Africa rebuilding. Stop talking to them. It's not legit. Oh my goodness. Came in a little late, so I'm playing catch up. No doubt. So it says one of my main libraries has rebanded, and it appears submissions for briefs can only come from songs in your portal, which you pay a monthly fee. Now, yeah, there are some companies like, okay, let's talk TuneEdge, for example. TuneEdge has like a couple different tiers. There's like a free one, and then there's a paid one. You can submit some stuff for the free one. I think there may be like some limits on how many tracks you can have in your library or whatever in the free one, but then there's a paid one. But then there's also other things and services that It's such as like the community. It's kind of like a community collaboration platform as well. So they charge a monthly fee for that. But yeah, like anything outside of that, like if it's purely publishing, yeah, like why? It doesn't make sense. If they're actually publishing music. So if I ever approach y'all in the DMs and I'm trying to charge you $286.79 to collab with me, it's not me. I'm telling y'all right here, face to face. Well, I don't know. It's not really face to face, but it's not me. I would make it at least just 300 flat. 280 something 79. It's crazy. Someone tried to put that. It was so specific. Like, yo, that's your car note. That's something very specific. That's an immediate expense that you're trying to cover with this with this specific scam. That's crazy. There's a lot of libraries doing that, and they'll bump you to the front of the line if you're a monthly subscriber, not paying or submitting anymore. Very precise. Sound like a light bill of facts. It could be a foreign currency exchanged into USD. Oh my. That probably. Probably. Allison. Happy birthday to Allison. We were just asking what was for dinner. Wednesday was my birthday. Mom and stepdad took me to lunch. Best burger place in Pahrump for $10 and half burger, fries, and no limit drink refill. Let's go. I love a good burger. That's what's up. Happy belated birthday. So it's crazy. But tonight, okay, here we go. This is what we're having for dinner during Sync Producer Live. 2-inch, dang it, I lost it. Where'd it go? 2-inch New York strip, broccoli, corn, potatoes. Let's go. We eating steak tonight. So the companies you submit truly shouldn't be asking for fees. These people are slick with it. Yeah, for like there's so many publishing companies where they're not gonna ask you for a fee. You can get in with those, and go from there. Do it, split everything 50-50. Shoot, if anything, I mean, if anybody is getting paid from a library, usually it's you, like either with some type of consideration fee or even in advance. Like some of the publishers will kick you in advance to produce the music, and you're getting paid before it even gets placed. And then once it gets placed, depending on if that fee was actually in advance or if the fee was just like consideration fee, production fee, or whatever, you know, once that recoups, if it needs to be recouped, then you get a share of the income that's created from that. Oh man, when they ask you to send them $300, scam and run. Stop clicking on stuff, parents. They always clicking on stuff. One of my homeboys, he said his mom sat on the phone and was they was milking her account the whole time. Man, I'm just like, you know what? I just feel like at a certain age, we should just strip parents of just all technology and just just let them, I don't know, give them something else to keep them busy, because they just falling for everything out here. Just check Q Sheets and see a UFC placement and had to double take when I see some names on it like West, Kanye, Omari, Carter, Chauncey, Fenty, Robin. Oh man, where's my DJ horn? Getting placements with the big boys. Shout out to Flares with a win on the fly. UFC, let's go. Prince Akeem from Zamunda does not have $18,784,325.99 to deposit into your account. That is a fact. Let's go, Flares. LV, we was just talking about the scams, man. Oh man. 286.79. That's hilarious. Can you do this business passively and still make a little money occasionally, like creating 1 or 2 tracks a week and submit? Oh, absolutely. 100%. Like I built I built my career just part-time. Like I would work the day job and then at night or in the morning just work on those tracks and then submit them, and just kept doing that. But yeah, you can absolutely do it. And then, once you do the work once and then you send the music out, and then it'll start to work for you. And then you just keep stacking it. Yep, for sure. Like I know some producers, like they're established in their careers, like their day jobs. They love what they do, but they kind of use sync as a way to either add additional retirement funds or just like money to just do extra stuff with, vacations, whatever, just like stuff to do for the family or whatever. They just kind of use that as just like, something that their music is able to pay for, that they don't have to worry about. So yeah, 100%. Ward, happy belated birthday to you too then. Just need this 573.24 to unlock the 3 million, which I'll send you from West Wakanda Heights. Oh man. That's crazy. Yeah, Allison, she eating good over there. It's crazy, man. Yeah, Frime confirmed the exact same company reached out to him about the exact same series. Crazy. Bro, no, and then Steve, I think Steve said it happened to him. Some company reached out to him and he was just like, yo, this was like sophisticated, bro. He's like, they hit me with an agreement and everything. Like, anytime you see paperwork, you're like, oh, all right. Especially in this industry. When paperwork is rare. Everybody's so used to just being scammed in the music business. You see an agreement, it's like, oh wow, this is actually legit. So that was that. We got that out of the way. Now let's dig into this this New York Times article. It was very long, so I'm not gonna go through it and pull it up. Steve shared it in the community. If you're inside Sync Producer Hub at syncproducerhub.com, just search for that post. But I had Claude summarize the key points, and I want to talk about a few of the things that stood out. And it's crazy. It was literally dedicated to sync music and talking to some big libraries like Extreme Music, the executive from there. What about dead libraries? Like, they claim to be active, but their last placement was 2021, but you have songs signed exclusively. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, if your last placement was 2021, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So, and that's a question that I feel like is legit to ask a publisher. Like, if you're working with them, they're like, yo, what was the most recent placement? And when? You know what I mean? They should be able to answer that. So yeah, I'm planning to actively start. Should I go with multiple agencies? Oh man, definitely submit to multiple ones. Reach out to multiple ones, because one most likely probably won't hit back. If they do, it may take a while. So to speed up the process, reach out to as many as you can. 3 to 5 every day for the next 30 days. Just go crazy. So all right, the first key takeaway from this article, and it was the article was the music you hear all day without ever noticing. New York Times, I think it was published March 10th, 2026. Again, shout out to Steve for sharing this with us. So number one, sync is now the dominant form of music in daily life, which is wild to think about, because like there used to be a time, depending on how old you are, where like there wasn't a ton of stuff to do. Like, I mean, especially, I don't know, like if you didn't have cable in the house, there wasn't a lot to watch on TV. You know, you may have some video games or something like that, but a large majority of time was spent like listening to music. So you could just turn the stereo, like stereos were like a huge thing. I don't know if they still are. I don't know. Like, I feel like as producers, we kind of like, I don't like, why would I need a stereo? I could sit in front of studio monitors. So I think we're kind of, I don't know. I think we're different. So I don't know if people still use stereos like that, or if they just have computer speakers and just use those. But like, you would consume music, you know, buying an album, buying a tape, whatever, CD, vinyl, if that's your thing. And yeah, that was like the main way to listen to music. Like, you would hear music in TV shows and things like that, but you didn't really think about it like that. We didn't have social media in the 90s. You know, it was just commercials. If you're watching TV, you hear the music there. Jingles was like a big thing. Again, that was like a very specialized thing. And then all the music you heard in TV and film, you're just thinking, for the most part, there's just this massive composer like John Williams or something just composing all of this stuff. And then you'll hear like the occasional popular song in there, like this is how we do it. Shout out to Montel Jordan. Dude, I promise that has to be like the most synced song ever. And it's crazy because it's still like, I see new shows still syncing that song, bro. Like, shout out to Montel. But now things have completely shifted. Like, we still have TV, but now we have like all these streaming services. We have social media. Scrolling through social media, you hear music on social media. Bronx Janelle and I just got some tracks signed for a social media brief. They needed music. So like, it's literally everywhere. You pick up your phone, you go on TikTok, they're doing some dance to some music on TikTok, on Instagram. You know, you go to the show, you're hearing songs, like actual songs, not just, you know, orchestral pieces, but like actual music on all the shows. Love is Blind. That finale was crazy, by the way. But like, you hear music all throughout that show, like actual songs that are specific to what's going on in the show. Again, I keep seeing spikes anytime I have some music placed on a show, where the streams go up anytime something's placed or aired on a TV show. So it's just like, the music that's being synced, this is how people are finding out about the music. That, like, people are promoting singles on social media by creating dances and challenges and things like that. So it's like, it's everywhere. I remember one year, I think it was like close to COVID, I was on some call, and basically they were just talking about like TikTok songs. Like, literally publishers were asking for TikTok songs. And it was just like short little, get straight to the point, hook type stuff. And yeah, like just TikTok stuff. So now you hear sync music everywhere, and like everything that you use in life. So right now, this is like the highest like form of music discovery, period, is sync. So the other thing, other takeaway, and it was a lot, I'm going to talk about the few, was that the lines between sync and pop are blurring in both directions, right? So there was a time where sync would like imitate what's hot, and it like sort of kind of does, but it's been shifting now, again, especially with all of the content on social media. But it was a time where it's just like, oh, like, and you'll still kind of see it in the briefs where it's like, oh, this song was hot. We want something a la this, blah, blah, blah. But now it is literally kind of becoming the thing. And it's like flipping to where you could have somebody who nobody knows, an independent artist with a very, very catchy song, land a sync in a popular show. And that song could then take off. And now everybody's like, yo, this song is fire. Everybody's trying to recreate something like that because it did so well. So yeah, like, and I feel like now, like back in the day, you could get away with like lower quality production for sync music. Now you can't really tell the difference. Like, there's still some stuff out there, don't get me wrong, but the stuff they're asking for now, the stuff they're signing now, these songs can compete just with the stuff that's popular. Like, it's just as polished, the production is just as fire, the writing is super dope. It's becoming blurred, like they said, where it's just like you can't really tell something that was like created for sync or something that its primary function is to be synced versus something that was just written to be, somebody's hit or whatever. Video is everywhere now. Yeah, exactly. Michael Connor says the shows like Love is Blind release soundtrack albums from their numerous series. It would be a good way to reverse engineer DSP streams through sync. I don't know if they do or not, but I know some productions do. They do kind of have like soundtracks. If they don't have official releases, a lot of them will have playlists that you can look up as well. So, yeah. The last 10 years have seen a surge of turning to vinyl. I agree. Returning to vinyl. I've seen reissues of classic albums, and listeners are investing in high-end turntables. 100%. Did you ever have to calibrate your DAW's exporting setting to get the volume to translate? No. Everything is, I just kind of kept it as is for the most part. Yeah, fans do playlists. Yep. And then you're getting streams like that. So yeah, but it says, yeah, sync, used to imitate pop. Now pop is being shaped to fit video and social media needs. Artists are writing for the moment, the 30 seconds that might go viral. Library music was doing this for decades before TikTok existed. Sync composers were ahead of the curve. Now this is very, very interesting and on point in the time that we're in now with AI, is that there's like this belief that like AI is just about to wipe out sync. And it's not true. Like, I think anybody who doesn't work in this space doesn't understand there are different tiers within licensing, the licensing model, right? There has always been a lower tier of music and that was, used for the purpose of being synced or in video film. You had stock music. So like, your Audio Jungle, your, the sites where you upload it. Pond 5 could be considered a stock music site. I think stock music is a website, if I'm not mistaken. Stock music sound like a lot of it sounds the same, same stuff, cheesy, not super ultra high quality. It's like a lower tier stuff where a client who may be an independent filmmaker doesn't have a large budget, but they want some music that has clear rights. They go to this website, they pay a little license, and they don't have to worry about it anymore. There's always been a market for that. And then there was always a premium market for sync where, hey, we want more premium songs written by great writers and producers and musicians, even just major artists, like that stuff getting synced. You can consider that premium music. So I don't think AI is going to replace sync. What's happening is the value of the premium producer or creator or songwriter is going up, and it's creating a competitive advantage over the ones who can only create, just this cookie cutter stock music stuff. If we're talking stock music, a lot of that stuff easily can be replaced with AI now. I've heard AI do some pretty dope stuff. But I'm seeing publishers also lean more into human created stuff, like live instruments. They want that genuine emotion and authenticity. They want the musicianship, and they're willing to pay for it still. Like, they're doubling down on premium music. So the human crafted tracks, because it stands out amongst the other stuff, I think there's always going to be a place for it. So yeah, I disagree with AI just about to wipe out our entire space. I don't see it happening. Like, these publishing companies have like entire catalogs of like human created music. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they have relationships with these people for years. So I just don't see that happening. But I do see, if you do not start positioning yourself as a premium creator in this space, if you don't start learning how to craft this music specifically for sync, and be able to pivot, make edits, direct, put pieces of the puzzle together, whether that's pulling in an artist, pulling in a bass player, pulling in a key player, whatever you got to do. If you don't start now, I think it's going to be harder to get into sync and start getting these deals and getting these placements, because of what's going on with AI. Like, again, 10, 20 years ago, you can slip in with some tracks. It's kind of loopy, not a lot of clean edit points. It's kind of repetitive. Drum samples aren't that good. I think now you're not gonna be able to get away with that, because AI is gonna hit you with some drums that slap harder than what you coming with. So you're gonna have to brush up on your mixing skills. You're gonna have to brush up on your production skills. You're gonna have to brush up, learn some chords or something, like, because like it's competition now, and you're competing with the producers who know how to play instruments, the producers who know how to direct and bring in musicians and singers and writers and things like that. So I think the value is gonna go up on the other end of the spectrum if you know your stuff. Because again, like, I don't know, people think, oh, AI is here, music supervisors can just type the prompt and get the music. They don't want to do that. Like I could create a movie with AI right now. I don't want to. Like, it's not fun to me. Why would I? Like, just because I can do it doesn't mean I will. Like, I love to create music. That's where I shine. That's where I operate. It's the same thing for like editors and producers. Like, the time it takes. Sometimes when I'm playing around with some of these these AI tools, I get frustrated because I can't get it to do what I hear in my head, and I'm like, forget it. I'll just play it myself. You're taking too long. So that's what I think. Let me scroll through, see if I got some questions in here. What's up, Somali? I'm new here and in music as well. I want to be a singer, but I want to learn production alongside to make songs. Do you have some recommendations for where to start? YouTube. You're in the right place. Start with YouTube. If you want to learn production, I'd say, just start looking up, just feed that algorithm full of music production searches, and then find somebody you resonate with that you can learn from, that's clear with, like the steps you need to take, and then just every day produce something. It will be trash at first, and then you'll get better. That's what I would say. So yeah. The creepiest track in the movie Donnie Darko was a piece of library music, not something written by the soundtrack composer. Um, so yeah, I see you guys tackling questions in the chat. Super dope. Yep. And then just creation process, making something new every day. Yep. Facts. AI is cute, but there's fundamental expression and emotion missing from its output. That's just my experience so far. Yeah. Yeah, man. And I think there's like, I don't know. I think there's also two markets, man. Like, I think you have some people who just like to listen to music, and if it sounds good, they're going to rock with it. And there's like AI music fulfills that need for a lot of people, where it's just like, I think it's a good song. It's solid. Like, I want to listen to it. And then that's it. So, and then I think, if anything, I believe as AI kind of continues to, interweave itself in all these different industries, I think it'll mostly just be more so still in the hands of the music creators. Like, okay, you guys can do this within these guidelines, use whatever tools you use. And we're seeing that now with some companies. Use whatever tools you use within these guidelines, and yeah, send us the music. Like, they're still reaching out to us to do the thing. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's another tool. But I don't think it's replacing sync. And then let's see, what was another great takeaway? They talk about structures, what makes songs singable. We talk about that all the time. They mentioned Suno generating 7 million songs per day, which is wild. And they said the market response from premium libraries is to go the opposite direction and invest in real composers. So that's the opportunity right there to get in, for sure. And if you don't know how to get in, syncproducerhub.com will help you. The sync career is real, sustainable, and nothing to be embarrassed about. Y'all remember, like, back in the day, like, if you were like a major artist, you would they would roast you if they considered it like selling out if you were like getting your music synced to commercials and stuff, which is the stupidest thing. It's crazy. So it says this, speed and professionalism are non-negotiable. Love Island producer James Barker said, what we shoot on Monday airs on Tuesday. Sync is a deadline industry. Composers who can work fast, take direction, and deliver are the ones who get called back. Artistic slowness is a liability in this world. Let's just DJ horn that. Artistic slowness. Artistic short bus tendencies. No, listen, like it doesn't even matter. It's sync, artists, tech, like I don't even care what industry it is. If you're slow, and you don't do good work, you're gonna lose every time. Like, just everybody's gonna beat you. Like, you gotta figure out a way to be efficient, especially in sync. Like, I remember making a submission, and like literally the next day, the supervisor's like calling me. Luckily, I looked down at my phone because I was working on more tracks, and my phone automatically went to silent after a certain time. But they're on the West Coast. Luckily, I was checking my phone and I was able to hit back, and yeah, there was like, yo, like, we love this. We need these edits. Can you send it back like ASAP, like by morning? I was like, bet. I'm in the studio right now. I knocked it out. Boom. I got the placement. That was Lil Kev last season. So, like, whatever you gotta do, if you're slow now, figure out what you gotta do to optimize, whether that's creating templates. That's why I love templates, because boom. If it's something like lo-fi, when we did the lo-fi tracks, I started the first track, built the first track up, put the plugins on like my piano, my things like that, got the texture that I wanted. Boom. That was the template for the rest of the 5 tracks. And all of them got signed and we met the deadline. And then again, Janelle Bronx, they hit me with the drums like same day or whatever. I posted the post. Honestly, a lot of people hit. I just had to pick a couple, but shout out to y'all. Like y'all, Sync Producer Hub members, y'all don't be playing, bro. Y'all be on these briefs. We knocked out the other one that we submitted to. I'm still waiting to hear back on that from this season. But like you got to move fast. Like there's really no room to overthink. That's why I always say just like submit and forget. Because it's time, man. Like just that overthinking. Oh, like should I do this? I think Michael had a testimonial about a track where he was just like, like really would like to spend a little bit more time on this, but he knew the deadline was approaching. He submitted it anyway, and then it ended up getting a thumbs up from the Music Soup. So it's just like you got to work, you got to send it. If they hit you with edits, make the edits, send it back as quick as possible. They're going to hit you back every time. Like if you give them that experience every time, it's like, yo, you are now labeled dependable. Congratulations. And not flaky. If you don't do that, I'm telling you, people will not rock with you. Like as soon as you show yourself as a flake, don't expect them to hit you back. If you get a second chance, boy, that's grace right there. 'Cause most times that's it. Like, because they don't have time. They just don't have time. So it's just like, you just missed out. And they going to move on to the next. Because like he said, we shoot on Monday and then the show airs on Tuesday. So if they hitting you up, yo, we want to use this for the scene. Like we're trying to lock it, but we need a piano only version. Yo, do you have it? Boom, sent. So don't be artistically slow in sync. Massive takeaway. KJ says, one thing I'm learning is if you're working every day, you're going to get faster with your production. Templates get you moving so much faster. Yep, 100%. Because it's repetition. Confidence comes from competence, and then the competence comes from the repetition, producing every day. Like, you know your tools. I know sometimes like there's seasons where like I'll test out a new DAW, and then there's seasons where I'm locked in Logic because I know it, I'm effective in it, like I can get around fast. Like when you're working on a new brief or with a new client, it's not the time to be experimenting with new DAWs. Like, trust me, it's bad. I learned the hard way. I'm just like, shoot, just go with what you know works, which is another thing. Is just like, yo, mastering your tools, like narrowing your plugins. If you got a million plugins and you're indecisive because you don't know which compressor to use or which EQ to use or whatever, like, man, eliminate that stuff. Like find you a compressor and just stick with that joint for a while until, like, what I like to do is, like, for a project, right, I'll like find a compressor that I'm rocking with, and then I may just use that one compressor just throughout that project. Like, this is just the one I'm gonna use for a while, and then maybe for another album I'll play around with a different one. That's how I kind of get around to the other plugins I like. But man, the more you can cut down on the decision fatigue, the faster you can work, the less decisions you have to make. Like, remove the friction. Templates help you remove friction. Having your go-to sounds helps you remove friction. I'm sure Michael Connor has his go-to strings for certain things, or certain types of strings for certain types of styles of music, or same with the brass. So it's just like, remove the friction so you can move faster. Yep, there's nothing wrong with using the same keys, bass, drum kit, strings, EQ, compressors, 100%. And then the artistic slow ones, they're gonna be like, oh no, it's gotta be organic. I gotta use a new sound for everything. All right, Go ahead. Use a new sound for every new track. Just don't expect to get those callbacks. Don't expect to see that momentum because hey, take your time. Be organic by all means. Meanwhile, little boring me with this same kick and snare, I'm getting these placements. And I'm going to just keep stacking them while you sitting here click, 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 looking for the perfect snare. That's just the reality of it, man. So, yeah. And then, obviously your music doesn't have to be famous to reach millions, which is, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. So sync is like, now we're in a place where it's not, we've been in a place for a while, honestly, where it's not just reserved for the major artists, the major labels. It's wide open. You got to move fast because I don't know where the AI is going to go, how it's going to catch up, how it's going to play a role once, the legal stuff starts to straighten out. But you want to get in now. Start building those relationships now. Start getting these licensing deals now. Start building that catalog now, so that you don't miss out on like the biggest opportunity to be able to generate income from your music. Because I really don't unless you pop in with the streams and you're creating a lot of content to drive traffic to, the streams and things like that. Or you're like an artist, you're building your brand, you're doing shows and you're doing merch and you're doing like different things. I don't really know too many other lanes you can kind of focus on that will create income from your music in the way that sync does. Especially the way that you can leverage that, right? You sit down a few hours, you make the music, the few hours, you're done. The music continues to work even though you're done. That's massive leverage. You can't do that with a lot of things. So yeah, if you don't know how to get started in sync, go to syncproducerhub.com, click the link in the description. We're going to take a quick break. Once we come back, we're going to eat sour gummy worms and listen to music to see if your music is ready for TV and film. So go get something to drink, grab a snack, and yeah, we'll be back. We are back. Welcome back to Music Reviews. Shout out to everybody who submitted some music this week. We're going to see if your music is ready for TV. If it is, we'll let you know. If it's not, we'll give you some feedback to hopefully help you get it to that next level. Frying Beat says, Clint stacking up the snacks for a long listening Sasha. Honestly, I got leftovers from my kids, and they really didn't give me that many gummy worms, but you know, they looked out. They looked out. They skimped out, but they looked out. And I got my water. So I'm good. I'm good for now. This should hold me over. Let's see. What y'all got? Been hooked on those nerd gummy. Oh, yo. Those are dangerous. You can't just try and just pop one. Just pop one and just sit the bag down and leave it alone. I dare you. Try it. It's not happening. And he said he got the Costco, but it's probably massive. I know it's massive. He got the Nerds gummies in bulk. Oh my gosh, bulk packaging. All right, so let's see, man. Let's get to the leaderboard. We got to see who's on this leaderboard. We got to see where did it go? There we go. All right, 7-day leaderboard. Top 3 gets played first. That's Janelle, that's Aaron, and that's Nate. Let's see what they've been cooking up. Drop some fire emojis if y'all ready for this fire. Last week was insane. All right. And then this week, I don't know. The chat was popping like early. Like it was like 100 comments on that joint in the first 30 minutes. So let's see if we can get through the music. All right, I'm seeing the fire. Let's go. I'm all over. Look, my mouse is tripping, bro. All right, Janelle. Let's see if we can find Janelle. Janelle's coming off like 4 wins this week. All right, I started this one after the strings workshop with the strings master, Michael Connor, our dear beloved Michael McConnor. I'm not sure whether to keep it minimal or add a few more elements. Sometimes I tend to overproduce. Don't we all? I think that's a problem we all fight with. Overproduction. Behind the Mask. Let's check it out. Ramal in the building, aka Lamar. Yeah, that sounds crazy. Every time, man, y'all just be having me ready to watch a really good series. Like that sounds like the intro to a really good show or movie. I think it's fire. I wouldn't add anything to it. I wouldn't add anything. Yeah, love the mix on there. Love the drums. I love this sound. That's dope. That's some good little sound design stuff. That just takes the production to another level. Cause it's like one of those sounds you can't like, can't find easily. Like you can't like just do a quick search on Apple Loops and like find stuff like that and then place it where its place is perfect. It kind of acts as like a transitional sound. So I like it. Good stuff. Amazing scene music. Yeah, that drop was perfectly timed too. By the beginning, but overall this is fire. Yeah, we got Lamar. Did a little traveling and learning Logic 12.1, starting to get some work in now. Let's go. Good to hear it, man. Yep, I agree. Yeah. Sounds great in the headphones too. Love the string articulations and things like that. So yeah. Let's go. Landman. Yeah, sounds good. All right, Aaron. Shout out to Aaron and Jason. Their interview was super fire, super inspiring. Let's see what Aaron been cooking up. Let's see where. There we go. Hub fam, I salute thee. Challenged myself to make something less than a minute long, but feels complete. But it is syncable. Hope y'all enjoy. I like this little drill vibe you had. Yeah. Mick, I think this is a great 1 minute cue. Energy's there. You got some variety. I think the mixing on the drums could be improved. Like I would want those claps to kind of come up in the mix a little more. I like the panning with the hi-hats. And then just double checking the low end to make sure they're not competing with like there's not multiple sounds kind of competing with the low end space. But I like it. I like you got a nice little edit point in there where it kind of dropped before it went to the next section. And then the only other thing at the end on the sting, I would I'd probably just add the kick and bass hitting just that first note at the end of that. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, good work, man. Okay, switch up. I think a solo violin, cello over the top would sound crazy. Maybe use some distortion on the violin, like a guitar solo along the crunch guitar. That would be crazy. Is it Rusty with the chat? I lost the chat box, but I'm back now. Yeah. Yep. Good work. Yep, that root note. Solidify that joint. It'll be good to go. All right, let's go. Up next, we got Nate. The first one to submit. Back with another industrial type cue. That was fire last week too. This one was submitted for a competition show with the same brief of needed something with tension for competition and elimination. Let's listen and get eliminated. Sounds competitive already. That bass sound. Let's go. I just learned something. It does. Me too. I think we both just stole that just now. Just put it in my mental compartment of things to do in my next crime production. This was dope. I think it's ready, man. You know what I noticed about these industrial tracks is if you strip the drums out, it would also double as a great investigative like tension cue. And then like the pulsating, like ARP kind of bass sounds and all that stuff, like it works really well for both this use that you wrote it for the brief and like the other little investigative tension stuff. So I think stuff like this will get like a lot of uses, honestly, man. Just because it can kind of live in like two worlds at once. So that's super dope. I know, right? Yeah, he got the drums down for the industrial stuff for sure. Indeed. Yeah. Y'all killing it with the panning. All right, dope. That was the top 3. Yep. In the lab, collecting that evidence. All right. Frime Beats is up next. Yet another sport-themed action-packed track called Larry Birdie. That's funny. From Victory is Ours album, Pure Running Energy or Twerking. You can go either way. Let's check it out. That's hilarious. From running or twerking. Both sides of the spectrum. 808's cutting through. Facts. Sit nicely. Perfectly. Let's go. So edit, yeah, the edit points are crazy. You can get in clean. March Madness. Yep. That thing's ready, man. That thing is ready. That's a no-brainer for sports. That'll get synced for a long time. Prime Frime. That's his new name. Prime Frime. Until this album is done, Frime, your name will be Prime Frime. March Madness, indeed. I just watched that Dream Team photo shoot with him, Magic Johnson, and Jordan in '92 Classic. Oh, man. Yeah, Larry was that guy. Yeah. Team twerking. Sports highlights. Sound Daddy says Brass needs a little more reverb. It's sectioned up perfectly for a music soup. Yeah. Yeah. Dope stuff. Mosakar Wave was good. Glad to have you with us tonight. All right. We got Rich up next. Was Gossamer Galactic. Soft ambient spacey vibe. Just under 2 minutes. An old theme pulled out of Mothballs. Some new sounds and techniques and some lush ear candy throughout. Let's check it out. Oh, it's done. Well, do we continue to call him Prime Frime? Let's call him Prime Frime until the album gets synced. How about that? About to sign 10 tracks with a new publisher. Let's go, man. We ain't playing 2026. We get into these deals. We get into the syncs. It's not a game. All right, let's check out this Rich Rosen joint. Sometimes you gotta pull one from the mothballs. Oh man, come on, it's not. Maybe I gotta give it some time. There we go. Frime time. Prime Frime or Frime time? Prime Frime time. Prime time Frime. These names, Rich, are always like spot on. It's nice. It sounds like a score too. Optimus Prime. I like that. I like the little constant motif that's going throughout this. Oh yeah. I rock with that. I rock with that. That's ready. I could hear that. I could hear that on a commercial. I could hear that on obviously like a show or movie or something like that. And that constant theme melody throughout, that's some classic That's some classic composition right there. I like that. Mix is nice. Love the sound selection on this. It sounds galactic. The wind instrument is a nice touch. Oceanic, serene, the beauty of the underwater world. Oh, I can hear that too. I can hear that. The use of delay and reverb is great. Yeah. Frizzime. There's so many options. We have so many options. All right. Yeah, good work, Rich. That thing's ready to go, man. I would do a whole album of shoot, you pretty much have, out of the stuff you sent us, a nice little ambient spacey album. It's a vibe. Oh man, they took us back with the Donkey Kong Country, the underwater level. Oh man. Nailed it. So yeah, that puts video games into the mix. Now I want to play Donkey Kong. All right, Vincent Jewell, what's good, y'all? Today, I'd love to submit a brand new track that came out today, Heir to the Throne. This one is an Amori Sounds catalog original, built specifically with sports promos, championship moments, and cinematic sync placements in mind. The track blends cinematic trailer intensity with modern trap hip-hop production, creating a hybrid sports anthem, that's meant to feel powerful, competitive, and stadium ready. Let's check it out. Look at that artwork. My goodness, the font. Love it. All right, let's check it out.
Yeah, from the turf to the tunnel, we hustling and running. We take a number one, baby, we run it. Right from the end zone, fans love it. Stick to the finish line like it's nothing. Off to the championship in a moment. We taking rings off the opponent. Whole team charged up, we don't want it. Super Bowl dreams, this thing on me like heir to the throne. We don't fold under the lights. If they play, we move. We was born for the fight. Diamonds under that pressure. That's just fuel to ignite. Cause his kingdom is not. I'm not a kid that making mistakes. Fourth down, touchdown, all in your face. Clock is ticking down for the race. We on the drive, we accelerate. Legacy moves, we in first place. Straight from the huddle to winning the game. Baby, this our year to embrace. So turn up the lights on the main stage. We down, but not out. Rise with the sound. This pressure makes platinum, so put it on my crown. This is legacy talk. Keep envision what we want. We not playing for no mentions. We fighting for the top. Heir to the throne. Never break, never fall. Never fall. Keep your eyes on the goal. On the goal. Put the league on
Sustain. This mix is top tier. Hey, let's go.
Touchdown, all of your face. Clock is ticking down for the race. We on the drive, we accelerate. Legacy moves, we in first place. Straight from the huddle to winning the game. Baby, this our year to embrace. So turn up the lights on the main stage.
Great vocals.
We down, but not out. Rise with the sound. This pressure makes platinum, so put it on my crown. This is legacy talk. Keep envision what we want. We not playing for no mentions. We fighting for the top. Heir to the throne. Never break, never fall. Never fall. Keep your eyes on the goal. Let the league on hold. We're the greatest of all time.
Ooh, you hear the choir? Oh my. Sheesh. Man, they took that to the next level with their little choir. That little choir. Shout out to the little choir. Choirs are winning right now. Oh man. Yeah, that's ready. I can't wait to see what comes of that. That's yeah, that's all the sports series. That's yeah. We'll hear about that track getting synced in the hub, I'm sure. That was Vince, 50 Vince and Jewel. Not at all. That joint was flawless. That's too good for sick. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When I on the podcast we talked about the blurred lines. There's no longer sync is where you put the lower quality stuff. That's over. Like it's over now. Like this is good for sync. It's like the quality of sync has increased over the years. They want stuff that sounds like that lives on the billboard or whatever. Like it's fire. All right, let's keep it moving. We got Jason Dowdy up next. Energetic, mischievous, and polished with a glossy dance feel. This cue blends work ethic with tropical attitude. Jason went tropical on us. Let's check it out. Nice. Woo. Nice breakdown. Yep. Definitely a scene transition track right here. I know. It's crazy. I'm still processing that. Nice. That was fun. Let's go. Yeah, dude, the versatility is crazy, man. Yeah, man, this is ready to go. Like, yeah, I hear that. Commercials easily, TV shows, nice, fun, happy scenes. Like you can just visualize it. Great structure. Even with the ending, I can see them going straight into a scene. Fun, kind of upbeat. Nice little mood shift track right there. The idea of mixing work ethic with tropical feel seems oxymoronic. This is true. Sun deck scrubbing. Like you're surrounded by vacation vibes, except you're the one working. You're scrubbing the sun deck, not sitting out on it, chilling. All right. Aerobics VR game music also. I just watched The Apprentice UK last night, and I hear this in the games they produce. Wow. There you go. Which is another massive opportunity as well. Like just these little game developers, man, developing these games. Was aiming for one particular show. I could see that. Yacht drama. Sounds about right. All right. Let's keep it going. Yeah, hopefully that lands. We got Keith. Here's another hybrid production from the Action Tension album I'm working on. War Ready is a building track with drums of war and call and response, setting the scene for an epic battle. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Keith, the dissonance master. This is just wild to me, man. Like, Jason mastered production before, but now he's just now learning all the stuff about it, but he mastered it already. Right. Yeah, this is. Feels like a score too. Mm-hmm. It's building up. Are you about to get some drums drop? Whoa. Yep, I think so. I think he found his lane. I like the way that ends too. It's like just a nice dissonance. It keeps the whole tension thing going. Yeah, only thing I would turn up the volume. That's pretty much the only thing I would change on that. Turn it up because you got a ton of headroom for mastering, and then yeah, you got a nice little action tension track. And then have a version with drums and then without drums. Because honestly, if it went on without the drums coming on at the end, I think it still would have been dope. But I like the addition because it gives like another little section, another little added flair to it. But yeah, good work, bro. Let's go. He been locked in. We played Janelle's. B Ward, seen the hub was in full force. We got Dimitri Cleveland in the building. What's up, family? This is one of the tracks I submitted to the artist portal for the 90s. I titled it Family Affair because this is definitely a family besides our real families to come together and lift each other up so we can get these wins. Let's go. P.S. I chopped up that saxophone from Arcade. Don't judge me. All good. Let's go. Come on, 90s theme. This is a vibe. The artwork absolutely takes you there mentally too, before you even hit play. Nice transitions. Yep. Hey, they getting the job done, I ain't gonna lie. How would I end it that way? Dun dun dun. I'll probably end it on that. What's that? What is it? The 4 or the 2? 4? Or is it what? I don't know. But yeah, no, that's dope. I think that joint's right. Yeah. I'll be surprised if they don't sign that joint. So yeah, good work. This reminds me of the 90s high top phase, trash can punch and house parties. 100% 90s. House party. Two-stepping. Shout out to Ben. Yeah. That would be on rotation on the playlist for real. Yeah. C major ninth for that Sting ending. There you go. Listen, this dude, I've seen this dude just like sit at his work desk and just call out chords with no piano in front of him. Like it's crazy. You can put down some sampler and vinyl effects and slow it down for a low. Oh, easily, yeah. That can definitely work. It's like Michael sees in chords. Inside, through his eyes, everything is a chord. People are chords. He's just like, that's a major 7th in male form. All right, let's keep it moving. He's at work. See, I told you, dude. Like, it's crazy, man. His ear is crazy. Speaking of Michael, he's up next. He hears color. All right, so it says, praise the Lord, everybody. It's testimony time this week, and we're going to church. Just pitched this upbeat gospel track to a music supervisor last night for an upcoming project, Brand New Day. There's a long overdue collaboration between myself and Trent Coakley. His vocals are like warm butter on grits. Another day to be thankful for this journey, especially this community. Let's go. Yes, Trent was at Shades of Sync. Michael's at Shades of Sync. Now we got Shades collaboration popping off. Hopefully it turns into a placement. Let's check it out. Rich is an E7. What was that? E7 sharp 9 add 23. All right, Brand New Day. Shout out to Trent. You going to church, y'all.
Woke up this morning in my right mind. Had to say thank you for one more time. Cause it could have been me.
That electric piano sounds amazing.
Night, but your grace and your mercy stayed by my side. Now I'm able to praise, cause you made a way where there was no way, and gave me a break.
Nice horns.
So I'll start by saying thank you, Lord, for this brand new day.
Uh-oh.
Didn't have to do it, but you did. So I gotta say thank you, Ooh. Brand new day. He held me up. A brand new day.
Come on, Vamp. I knew this was about to escalate. Woo. Tritones.
I just want to thank you for brand new day. I can sing again. I've got a brand new sound. I just want to thank you, Lord.
Great lyrics too. You hear that in the movie.
Lord, you've been so good. You've given me a brand new day.
Woo. Yeah, that was dope. I agree. I would turn the bass and the kick up. Honest, wait. Wait a minute. I'm hearing stuff I didn't hear the first time. Actually, the bass. Now the bass is sitting nice. At least through these headphones. I'm not listening to it. Is that live bass? It sound like it. Goodness. Nah, that sounds great though. Hopefully that gets placed. Tritones all day. This one has my vote for the poll at the end. Boom. Gotta have those tritones. Let's go. This makes me want to run to church. The bring down is smooth as silk. Built this up really nice. Piano, EP, Hammond B3 horns. Oh my God, the tritone. Yeah, like the whole band sounds amazing. The bass was lit, like there was stuff happening with that bass. Goodness. The brand new day part could easily be used in the commercial. Easily. Like a prescription commercial. Just like I heard the R&B on that eczema. R&B and eczema is a thing now. I don't know why, but I seen it with my own eyes on Netflix. But yeah, like it could be on an eczema commercial. It could be on like a diabetes commercial, like anything where it's like you wake up and you feel better than you did the night before. Brand new day. There you go. Good work. A lot of moving parts. All VSTs. That was not a Logic stock mute bass. No way.
Thank you, Lord. A brand new, just one.
And then the J bass for the vamp.
That lifted.
Goodness. This dude is using stock sounds. It's just embarrassing us all. All right. I know. Look, signed. He's got a track record. This is documentation at its finest right here. Let's go. All right. Let's keep it moving. We played Aaron's. We got Gabriel de los Reyes. Let me say that right. Stock Logic bass. That's crazy. This diabetes commercial. It's crazy, man. I like this. This is chill. You know what this reminds me of? some Brian Culbertson. I can hear some Brian Culbertson vibes with this. Woo, come on, man. That sounds amazing, bro. Big Pharma. Yo, this, y'all wild, man. I can't. This is smooth. Some piano would be amazing. I like the little horn thing. This will get streamed all day. And I like the dryness of the sax. Let's go. Mr. High C has entered the building. I like that. Yeah. I mean, it's good as is. I'm just, you know, a piano fiend. But no, that joint's smooth. Like that's chill. It's in pocket. It'll be a great bed for something. Shoot, the whole social media content vibe. They'll eat that up. Yeah. For sure. Let's go. The bounce on his lo-fi is speaking to me. Yeah. Super smooth. Trace smooth. Miguel. Daylight savings. Yes. It is. We are no longer saving the daylight. Or wait, is it on or off? Oh, I think it's on. We're trying to save some of the day for the spring. I need a whole album. Yeah. A whole album for sure. Vocals could work too. Yeah. He nailed it, man. Yeah, that's definitely probably the smoothest track tonight. Yep. Get ready with me vibes. Yes, Miguel. We got Miguel back. Now that we got the clock switched. All right. Let's keep it going. Lawrence Jackson says, not sure if I shared this one before when it was an instrumental, but I was able to get a friend to drop some lyrics on it. Real people on guitar, bass, vox, everything else is me on VSTs and production. Let's go. Oh. Let's go.
Till we rest at the top. No other mode but the best that we got. On your mark, get ready, get set, let's go. Tryna make it to the top, it's gonna test your soul. Ain't no rest for the best, cause we expect gold. Is this hard on your chest? Gonna accept less? No, we in control of our fate, so we chose to be great. You can stand in the way, but you ain't slowing the pace. Cause when push comes to shove, we look our goals in the face. That's when you realize we in a whole different race. Start, go, heart, soul, dreams, visions,
Rocking with this.
goals. Together as a team we can accomplish it all. Never giving when the people want to see you fall. Trying to meet us at the level we've achieved is impossible now. Seeing is how we don't believe in an obstacle. We'll never be defeated, all will be
With the stump clap.
Preparing for the end, victory is an
Stump clap
optional.
never fails.
Out, broke, kicked, beat, bruised, won't quit. Never gonna stop till we rest at the top. No other mode but the best that we got. Can't stop or grind, won't be denied. This is time for the walk-off.
Come on, guitar. Guitar, hey.
We'll never be defeated.
I hear the bass too.
Preparing for the end, victory is an optional.
All right, dang. The guitar told me stop. Don't you hit that DJ horn yet. I got more. Yeah. Nah, y'all nailed it. Lyrically, the vocals could probably come up a little bit in the mix. Everything else, yeah, they'll use that. The stump clap stuff, man, it's a proven formula. We will rock you. It's just like, that's all you gotta say, and then it works. But yeah, y'all nailed that vibe. Love the guitar, love the instrumentation, love the lyrics, vocals. Yeah, hopefully that joint gets placed somewhere. The guitarist was just like, now's the time. Oh man, love the solos. They were well placed. To where everything else was shining as well. It didn't get in the way of the vocals, but then when it had its space, like, yeah, y'all worked well together on that joint. And yeah, the bass was going crazy. Dope stuff. Let's go. Y'all coming with the heat. Yet another week. R&B and diabetes. Demetric Cleveland. We played his already. He's talking about the guitar too. All right, we got Miguel, but we coming back to him. No vocals today, just instrumental. Got to get back to writing. After 5 years, Miguel ran out of songs. Ran out of songs for the live. Oh man, this dude's catalog is deep. Allison with her New York strip and what does she have? Broccoli, the potatoes. Back in the last quarter of 2024, I challenged myself to create a track every day. Since I'm used to creating full songs, the track would have a verse, pre, and possible chorus. These tracks averaged about 90 seconds. Here's one of them. Basically, I mean, sheesh. See that bass? This can be that some modifications. This could be that industrial stuff that Nate was cooking up. Yeah. Oh, that's dope. That's worth that's worth finishing up. Throw a sting ending at the end of it. The mix on this first half, I think, needs work. Like the drums were just really low. That little dope synth that you have at the top, I would like turn that down. But it's just like mixing stuff on that first half. The second half was popping though. It sounded pretty good right there. Just need a sting ending. But yeah, I like it. I think with a few tweaks, it can be ready to send on off to somebody. Let's go. Electro vibe. Yep. It did turn up. Yep. The 2-inch New York steak must help. It reminds me of the club scene in the movie Bad Boys. Oh, yeah. Let's go. What chord is your car, Michael? As you walk to it, he's like, where'd I park? Oh, there's that C minor ninth over there. The blue C minor ninth. All right. Cleo. We got Cleo up next. His horn honks in C major. His horn honks a chord. An entire chord. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Grounded came from this feeling of wanting to stay centered while everything around you keeps spinning. The hook turned into a little mantra about keeping your feet on the ground and not letting life knock you off balance. For Sync, I could see this working in fitness or lifestyle ads, training and workout content, nightlife visuals, or any moment where someone's locked into their rhythm and nothing can shake them. Let's go. Is there any prescriptions that we can add to that list? Since we're we're in that lane. Grounded, let's check it out. Vibes immediately.
Feet in the dirt. Roll my soul into the air.
That sonic signature.
Hand in the air. Living life on a prayer. As the earth spins round and around. Yeah, can't knock me down. 'Cause I'm so grounded.
Oh yeah. Glaze is crazy.
Feet on the ground and the earth spins round and round.
That's all it takes. Branding.
But I stay grounded. I ain't praying for love. I'm asking for peace.
Love that bass.
If love will find me, it won't knock me off my feet. Knock me down, 'cause I'm so grounded.
That bass line. Oh my. It has a nostalgic feel to it. Hear it? Oh man, I hear 90s. What is happening right now?
I'm steady. Round and round.
This vibe is crazy. Of course we would end it like that. Yep. That it's ready. It's ready. That's a Cleo record right there. Yeah, I love how we just got into a pocket right here and we was just like, we gonna stay there. We gonna sit here and ride this. And yeah, that was dope. That was dope. I don't hear that a lot in music these days. Where they just like, boom, just like lock in and just sit there in that sort of, I don't know if I want to call it a vamp or not, but yeah, that was dope. You can visually see possible edit points without even hearing the track. Yep. You can speed this up and have a drum and bass track. The drums and vibe are dope. Yep. It's the Hawaiian weather. It's like, it just sparks creativity. Just wake up and it's just beautiful in Hawaii. No doubt, man. Trent said, we need to be friends. That was amazing. New friendships are being formed due to amazing music. Craig David meets Frank Ocean vibes. That's, yeah, I hear that. All right. Boom, we got Jamal Hold up next. This is my attempt at going 3 for 3. Dance with me. Dropping soon. Let's go, group. Oh, yeah. I remember Jamal. He's been in a bag.
You wanna ride with me? Huh? Yeah, she wanna vibe with me. Whoa. One to the left, one to the right. Love the way you move tonight. Come and dance with me. Come and dance with me. Twirl to the left, twirl to the right. Ask your friend what's the mood tonight. Come and wine with me. Come and wine with me. Slide to the left, rock to the right. Drop it down low, let's vibe tonight. Come and dance with me.
Oh, man.
Come and dance with
Hope
me.
y'all stay safe out there.
One to the left, one to the right. Love the way you move tonight. Come and dance with me.
Let's go.
Come and dance with me. Finna dance moonwalk like I'm MJ. Say she wanna ride with me like a Shantae. But I gotta watch her cause I know they all play. She can be my Michelle and I be Obama.
Yep.
World stepping on you like a stampede. You can lean on me, protect you like you Bambi. I'm a plan, ain't never been no plan B. I'm a plan, ain't never been no plan B. Used to deal with suckers, but see that ain't me. I could take you to places that you ain't never seen. We can hop in the Benz and do the limousine. Private jets flying in, girl, you're so fine. Got me tripping off your slow wine. Feeling like our souls tied. Hit the dance floor one more time in slow grind. One to the left, one to the right. Love the way you move tonight. Come and dance with me.
Catchy hook. You got the formula down.
Ask your friend what's the mood tonight. Come and wine with me. Come and wine with me. Slide to the left, rock to the right. Drop it down low, let's vibe tonight. Come and dance with me. Come and dance with me. One to the left, one to the right. Love the way you move tonight. Come and dance with me. Come and dance with me.
Yep. Nice mix. The only thing is the fade outs. Fade outs I would swap out for a Sting ending for the function of sync. Outside of that, that thing is ready to go. Bro, I'm dead. He got your 286.79 covered, bro. That is hilarious. Man, this scam will go down in history as the most randomly priced scam known to man in sync. 286.79. That is definitely a utility bill. That is not a normal service fee. All right. Let's keep it moving. Jamal with another one. We got Reginald. Good evening, everyone. Man, if the volume is low on this track again, I quit. I have gone through and adjusted the master volume and YouTubed every scenario possible, and I don't know if the problem is resolved. Crossing my fingers to see if it works. The track is called The Watchmakers, and I guess it's considered orchestral hip-hop. If it doesn't work, best believe I'll be stumping and cussing in my living room. Let's check it out. Sounds loud enough so far. Yeah, I didn't have to adjust anything on my end. I think you might be all right, man. I like this. Pizzicato-ing it up. Breakdown. Ooh. Nice. Only thing they may complain about is the little sound effect you have going. It's like a little scratchy. Depending on who gets it, they may or may not say anything about it. That's the only thing that stood out. I like it personally. But, you know, it'll be like one person who's just like, oh, it's a little bit of noise I'm hearing in there. If you could take that out, not knowing it's like an intentional sound. But yeah, I think that joint really. Love the use of transitional sounds. Got your sting ending in there. Structure solid. Great instrumentation, sound selection. Boom. Good work, Reginald. Reggie in the building. Knocking them out. Let's go. Likewise. All right, we got Kevin KJ Johnson in the building. Posting up track number 3 from my 5-track dramedy. Y'all remember last week what happened when we played one of his dramedy tracks. It got crazy. It got really, really crazy for some dramedy. It's his album that is forthcoming by end of the month. I went with a 6.8 meter for we starting off on the wrong foot with this. This is how you know it's about to be some foolishness going on for this track. Let me know what you think. Here we go. Brace yourself. Deceit Code. See, I'm not ready for this yet. Let me let's take a moment. Let's prepare our minds and our hearts to receive this 6-8 in dramedy form from KJ. All right, run it back. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. This album's gonna be a problem. I'm just saying. The placements, cause it's like, yeah, it's like, it's dramedy, but it has like this R&B spiciness to it that, like, yeah, that joint sounds crazy. That's gonna be crazy. Dope stuff. The ear candy, the bass runs, the synth, all of it. I'll take it. Yep. Yeah, all over the place. That's amazing work right there. TJ, we got one in from TJ. Good evening, everyone. I'm tuned into the live and working on submissions, and I figure I may as well share an electronic type track I made a long time ago and adjusted for sync. It's called Crazy Eights. Let's go. We can tell. We hear it. Crazy. Oh, this is dope. definitely sounds syncable. I like the switch up. Yeah, it sounds synthy. Yeah. Opens up with the chord progression at the end. Way to build it up at the end. Final hook. Ooh. That's it. That's what we needed. Yeah, that'll work. I like that. That's got some options in it too. Like there's some more bright sounding sections in there. Then there's some more, could be a little bit of tension, drama maybe. So yeah. No, I like that. I rock with it. Good work, TJ. KJ said would love to hear some vocals on that. That'd be dope. All right. Dope stuff. All right, we got Miguel's instrumental. Let's put a little poll together. How about that? It has indeed. It really has. All right. Y'all came with the fire yet again. Another week. Let's go. Man. Good jokes too. Y'all always come with the best jokes. That's why I show up every week. I just come for the jokes at this point. Oh man, you can't beat good music and jokes. Here we go. Who y'all got? Start dropping some names in the chat. Yes, indeed. All right. So we definitely got some decisions. No mute fails. We're doing good, people. We're doing great. We're about to hit 2 weeks straight. No mute. Let's go. Now, this is largely due to multiple warnings throughout the show, including Miguel titling his track and putting "unmute yourself" in all caps, in parentheses, or in parentheses or whatever. So that was, I think that's how we were able to accomplish that last week. Massa ran out of limes. I don't have any. Massa ain't re-up me, so I don't have any. I gotta talk to. I don't know. It's like, yo, y'all gonna give me some more chips out here, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe they heard me bashing lime. They was just like, you know what, it's over. No, I don't know. Okay, Janie HB says Vincent, KJ, Cleo, Nate, Glad to be of help. It was definitely helpful. Yeah, Vincent dropped some heat on us today. We got Vince, Frime, Michael with the Trent collab, Janelle, TJ. And the gospel joint was crazy. And he was like, he hit us with the stock Logic bass. And then everything was VST. And then with the great vocal performance on there. Yeah. At least one Ohio State person avoided mistakes the past 2 weeks. Oh, boy. You know. We got a disclaimer, too. We're going to drop that. Yeah, Michael. I tried some churro chips from the brand Siete. I rock with I've had Siete. I had both the tortillas and the chips. I think we switched the tortillas and the chips. I forget. I can't remember if it's late July or something chips now. Go Buckeyes. Just want to throw that out there for LW. You know, Love is Blind is starting to have performances on the reunion shows now, that's interesting to me. Like, it just turned into like an opportunity to perform for artists. And it's usually artists that you've never heard of. These aren't like, unless I just didn't know them, like that could be too. I could just be under a rock. But it seems like they're putting like indie artists on, which is great for exposure. 'Cause you get, especially if they get music on the show, then they perform. You get a sync fee for just being on there performing live. That's like a different tier. And royalties, you get royalties too for that. Anyways, let me get back to these people. These people on this poll. All votes are final. No backsies, no snacks, no bogus plugins. Vince's cover art was fire. It was. Disclaimer, I already forgot Michael's suggestion for a disclaimer. All right, so all right, this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's tough. Here we go. Boom. There we go. There's the poll. Let me drop this disclaimer, and then I need to see some palm trees so we can play this instrumental from Miguel, because Miguel is back thanks to daylight savings. We back in sync. Disclaimer for newbies. Our MVPs will not charge you, for they create fire retardant I make music prayer cloths are still available. Oh, man. Available at imakemusicnotexcuses.com. You can get all of your merch, including fire retardant prayer cloths. Apparently, those are there as well, next to the candles. Which I pretty much just burned through. Almost burned through the candle. So you can set a vibe with some of Gabriel's Chill. That was another good track. That Chill track. All right. I see palm trees. That means it's time. Let's find it. We gotta find it. There it is. No vocals today, just instrumental. Ooh. almost did it. I almost did it, but you can't get me. I'm on it. Week 2, baby. No mute. This mix is polished. Edit point. Super clean. This was very intentionally constructed. Okay, this makes sense. I'm like, man, I'm hearing some international elements, Asian elements. Constructed for edit points for sure. Yeah, that thing is clean. Let us know when that gets placed. Also, shout out to Miguel. Locked in some placements this week. We got some on or at least one on a show together on the same episode. So congrats to Miguel, man. Let's keep crushing it. Sync Producer Hub members. Let's see what this poll, how to mix your dragon. Let's see what this poll is talking about. Oh, we got a tie between KJ and Vincent right now. Fire indeed. Yeah, man, good work. Good work for sure. Who's going to break the tie? Somebody got to break the tie. Somebody got to break it so we can get back to work. Michael, last place. Connor in his regular spot. Another jab from LW. This is the underlying tension and dissonance during the stream. The underlying battle between LW and Michael Connor. There we go. Wait, no. I take that back. It's still tied. It just changed percentages. Anyways, if you don't know how to get your music placed in TV and film, hit the link in the description or the link pinned in the chat. Join Sync Producer Hub. We'll teach you how to produce, prepare, and pitch, place, and ready music for TV. We got a winner. Shout out to my guy, Vincent. He just won by a little bit. But all of this was fire, to be honest with you. We just do this just because it's fun. But yeah, let's go, man. Y'all keep it up. Shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out to everybody in the wins. Y'all keep making this great music. Let's get these placements. It's still Q1, and y'all been crushing it already. I'm excited. Let's run it up. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.